Shaheen was a young man from a small village. He was hardworking, honest, and full of dreams. His biggest dream was to pass a competitive exam and make his parents proud. But the journey was not easy. The first time Shaheen appeared for the exam, he failed by just a few marks. His heart was broken, but his father placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Son, this is not failure, it's a chance to learn." Encouraged, he prepared for the second attempt. Day and night he studied, made notes, and revised every topic. But this time too, success did not come. His mother's eyes still held love and hope, but deep inside she knew her son was losing faith in himself. On his third attempt, Shaheen pushed himself even harder. The people in the village would say, "Son, maybe this isn't for you. Think about something else." But there was a spark in Shaheen's heart that refused to die. He was more serious than ever before. Yet when the results came, he failed again. This time, he truly felt like giving up. He began packing his books away in a cupboard. Just then, his teacher, who was visiting from the city, came to meet him. "Why have you given up, Shaheen?" the teacher asked. "Sir, I tried 3 times and failed every time. Maybe it's not in my fate." The teacher smiled and said, "Have you heard the story of the coal miner who stopped digging, not knowing he was only one step away from finding diamonds? Maybe your success is also just one attempt away. Do you really want to lose that chance?" These words struck deep in Shaheen's heart. He decided to gather his courage once again. This time, he didn't just study, he reviewed his past mistakes. He realized that in his previous attempts, he had studied hard but not planned smartly. So he made a strict daily schedule, spent more time on difficult subjects, and practiced solving questions. To change his environment, he began studying at the village's old library. A quiet corner there became his best companion. Hours passed as he read, wrote, and promised himself that this last attempt would be his very best. On the day of the exam, he was confident but also slightly nervous. He read the paper carefully and answered every question thoughtfully. When the exam ended, he felt a strange peace because he knew he had given his absolute best. Weeks later, the results came. The post office in the village was crowded. Shaheen's hands trembled as he opened the envelope. Tears filled his eyes, but this time, they were tears of joy. He had passed. The whole village celebrated his success. His parents' eyes shone with pride, and his teacher smiled, saying, "I told you, maybe success was just one attempt away." That day, Shaheen learned that most people give up when they are closest to success, and that moment decides whether you remain a failure or become a winner.